Hi everyone, it's Wendy. I've got 2 months worth of scrapbooking with me kits, paper kits that we're going to look at today. Sometimes when I get these they go in a corner and I forget where I put them. So let's see what we got for these 2 months worth. Now again, this is from Scrapbooking with me. They do have a Facebook page under Scrapbooking with me. Edith does YouTube videos and she'll offer special sales. And this is basically a monthly kit. I think it's $20 a month. I'll have to check. And after a year you get a special kit, and they all come nicely packaged. And she's got these nice holders for them. Everything comes in that. So let's see what we got in this one. Okay, we've got, I like these. They're can't think of the name of them. They're for inks. When you do a cut edge, sometimes it's nice to use this on the edge so that you can hide the cut edge. Let's see what else we got. Got a little package of goodies. Ooh, there's distressing tool. That's what it is. Let's see what's in the little package of goodies. I'm going to put this. There it is. Ooh, okay. We got lots of little goodies in here. Lots of little goodies. Okay, so we've got another ink pad for a distressing tool. We've got 2 distress inks. This one's fossilized amber, and these are done by Tim Holtz. And gathered twigs, which is a very nice brown. We've got some flowers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. We've got some pearls, and I don't want to say they're pink, kind of like a dusty pink. They're like a darker tone of this, only. And then we have, and I think I know which paper pack these came from. I think it's an Echo Park one. Thankful Hearts, Hello, Autumn. So, and this is nice because you can actually do 3 different things with it, because you can do this as a frame, this as a frame, then you have the inside. So let's put this all back in here. And I have my monthly boxes from Pop Shop come in. I also have my monthly box from Adults and Crafts come in. So those videos will be going up in the next week or so. Okay. Let's see what we got in here. Yep. That's an Echo Park. That's what I thought. Okay, so we have some paper, extra paper. These are like nice background papers. Then we have Echo Park paper pad. Like I said, that was well, cut aparts or doodads or whatever you want to call them. They look like Echo Park, but I was right. Really scary when you tell who makes a paper or who does the extraneous thing. So this is Happy Fall. There's 24 double-sided sheets, and this is a very fall one. Yep. Because you get like, oh, that's a pretty green plaid. And I like this one too. You got the leaves and the pumpkins. So it's a very fall type, and these extra papers go with it very well. Now, this is a note from Scrapbooking with Me. It's an e-club kit. Along with all the products that you have here, you also have access to free digitals and a discount code for 20% off all regular priced items in the store. So in addition to having the kit, you know, being part of the club, you get 20% off of all your regular priced items. They give you the discount code, and if you go to the e-club kit members page, you get to download your digitals. New digitals are added as we create them, usually weekly or bi-weekly. And there's a code for that. There is a Facebook e-club kit room. I'm going to have to join that. And she also gives you design teams channels as well. So they do have a design team. It's like a lot of the small online craft shops, they have a design team that show you different things you can do with all the products. Edith is on there. She's one of the owner. Melina is also on there. There's Crystal, Donna, and Kathy. Ooh, look at this. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that is pretty. I like that. And then, of course, you have some larger sheets. And these are Basil cardstock that go with the paper line. And in here are some pieces that you can color and design. It's all pumpkin in there. Oh, this is a pocket, so you fold it and you make a pocket. There's a pumpkin, there's some circles. Here's a frame. Here's another pocket or frame you can do. There's another Polaroid. These are reminiscent of the Polaroid. I don't know if you're familiar with Polaroids. They're an instant type camera. So these are nice because you can take and use them, you know. Let's say I want to use this paper here, and I want to use this here. So all I have to do is set it on there. I'd actually set it on the back, glue it on, and then cut out the circle, and I'd have a nice frame. So these are nice. They're nice little extras you get in them. There's some leaves and everything. So you can use these as templates. You know, like I said, this here makes a nice little pocket. There's a larger one here too, and a larger Polaroid type frame. So this is all part of your goodies. I mean, you don't have to use the paper. You can take and color them if you like too. Let's say you're doing a kid's Halloween album, give them this pumpkin and let the child color it. And put that in with the card or the album you're making. Okay, so that was that. I love the fact that she's got these zippered pouches. I actually found these online, similar ones online, and bought some for use for other projects as well. They're very nice and sturdy, and it's got this nice weave so that they don't rip as easy. And it's all contained in that. And that makes it nice because this is all one packet of papers and everything, so I can just add some more cardstock and I'd have a whole packet to make a small album with. Alright, so let's see what's in this one. This one's a little bigger. And we got more stuff. This lightweight, ooh, pretty. Say this lightweight chipboard. You can use it. That's pretty. That's some of the digital downloads that you get for being a member. And those are free, and she said they upload every week or bi-weekly. So let's see what's in this one. Now we had 2 different inks and a distresser in the other one. And this one, ooh, that's some neat stuff. Look at this. The same information. Like I said, you get this information when you're part of their e-kit club, and you know you get access to free digitals that you can use. There's also a discount code for 20% off when you purchase regular items in the regular price items in their store, and they give you a discount code. They also give you a password for the digitals that you can download. There's also a Facebook e-club kit room on Facebook. They post all information, links to projects and new digitals there. You're also welcome to share whatever projects you make using the items in the kits. This isn't a full paper pack, but look at it. I have this paper and I can't think of the name of it. It might be an Echo Park. No, it's not Echo Park. Can't think. I know the paper pack that comes from because I have it. And then we have, and I like this one here, this, because if you look at real close, you see how it's got all the dots? It's like a grid. I think that's neat for a background, a very neutral background. She also gives you some I mean, there's just a couple pieces of the basil, but it's kind of like these colors go with what's in the kit. So we got kind of a teal and a neutral. Does this say what color it is? Chocolate malt. Yeah, it reminds me of chocolate malt. And this one is Patina. Is that what it says? Sorry. Yep, Patina. It does. When you see that some of that distressed wood type thing, and this is all basil. She always sends basil in. So let's see what's in our little bag of goodies today. Ooh, we got good stuff in here. 49th and Market. I know I've seen that paper line before. And there's a charm in there. Maybe we'll find a clue in here as to which paper it is. There's Nuvo drops. These are nice for making little accent drops. They make crystal drops. They actually add dimension. You just do a little drop and practice before you do it on your project. And this color is, let's see if I can find the color. There it is. Metallic Shimmering Rose. It's very pretty. Let me get out. And I'm choosing to use this darker because it will show up more. But basically, all you're going to do, oops, I don't do it very well. Let's put it that way. But that's all you do, and that's what it looks like. And that's kind of cool. I suppose you could write a letter with this. Oh, let's see. Ooh, that's neat. So there, if you want to put an initial in something cool. And it does take time to dry, so you would have to put that up so it would dry. That's always neat stuff. Okay. And we got some more cut aparts and ephemera from that paper line. I know that paper line, and I can't think of the name of it. I don't want to say this is, it's not Echo Park. Anyways, so we got all this ephemera here. We got a metal charm, and look at that charm. The patina on it, and look at it compared to our paper. Doesn't that go well together? It's different tones, of course, but it still goes together. And then we have, ooh, okay. These are photo quarters. And if it used to be in scrapbooks, well, actually in photo albums, these are what they would use so that they could mount their photos. And of course, we as scrapbookers, we use them for all kinds of things, to mount sayings and everything. But these are neat. I like this. These. I like how they're mounted this way because you know they got the glue on and you can just use them. We've also got some lace from 49th and Market, and it's an off-white. Some people consider it, yep, it's a cream. We got some duck cloth tags, and this is duck cloth. If you're not familiar with it, it's a heavy cloth. Some people might call it something different, but I call it duck cloth. And if you wanted to really make these puffy, you could put a little slit in there and stuff it and make it puffy. And we've got some doilies. And doilies are nice things to layer. And that, because like I got this doily, I can take this clock face and layer it behind it. And look at how much that adds to it. I can even put a larger circle behind the doily, and that's 3 layers. And if I could just put the doily flat on the piece of cardstock that I put behind it, and I can take this and actually use pop dots or foam dots and make this layer up more. That'd be great. I don't think there's any hands in here, but you can do that with almost any of these. that same thing. If you're worried about that there, you can even add this here in the center with more foam dots. So if you foam dot this, then foam dot this, and lay this flat, the doily itself flat on the piece, it's a lot of layering. It gives it a lot of dimension. You can even do something like that. So there's a lot of things you can do. Like this large ticket here, you lay that down as your base and maybe just attach it on 3 sides and then offset. Even put a background layer, maybe like a dark brown, and you can lay that like that, and then you can add this one. And a lot of times just layering it creates a lot of interest in a piece. So when you're working on your albums or collages or whatever you're doing, think about the levels that you do things in. That's what you want to look at, is how many levels do I have on my piece? Is that, do I have levels to add interest? That's a big thing when you're doing albums, is how much height do I have on my actual pages? And think about them as levels. Sometimes you want everything all basically on one level where it's all flat. Other times you want to have maybe just a little bit. That's where like foam dots and foam squares come in, so that you can add more height to one piece to make it kind of pop off the page. And there's no reason why you cannot take and layer your foam dots so that you get more height. So consider that when you're working on your albums and that. Think about height. Think about how I want this to look. Do I want something to appear more higher than another piece? You know, and you can use the layering to do things like that. So, and I really like, I know this paper line, and I know I have a book of it, or I had one that I used, because I recognize the pages in it and I really like it, and it makes a very nice vintagey type album. And there's enough pages in here to do a small 6-page album. You know, if you want to use more of the tones of the Basil cardstock that she has, you've got all the information here on what color it was and everything. And you can add, like I would add a dark chocolate to it. Use this paper. Actually, this paper would be great to create like a mini little journal, a couple of them, to put inside your album. Basically, just take all the pages, fold them in half, and cut it this way, and you make a couple little albums. You know, if you didn't want to use all of the paper. Let's see, this is, yeah, 11 inches. You could go in and say like 3 inches. So take 6 inches this way, fold it over, cut it off at 6 inches, fold it over, and you have 2 6 by 4 1/4. Or no, 3 by 4 1/4. Right? Yeah. 3 little booklets, you know, 3 by 4 1/4. And then you'd have this 5-inch piece that you could fold, and it'd be 5 by 4 1/4. You can get 3 little booklets out of this here. And that'd be great additions to your albums, because then people can journal on them to, you know, about what's happening in the book, what it was made for, what event it is, what they saw that was special, who was there, things like that. And, you know, these like I said, I believe these are some of the digitals that she carried in her shop. I need to go over and check out the Facebook page and join that. And it all fits nicely inside the pouch. And the pouches come in different colors. This time I just happened to get 2 white ones, which is fine. And like I said, you can find these if you're interested in them. You can find these on Amazon. I have found them there. They're just large zipper pouches. These ones are 13 by 9.5. So they make it very nice for when you're working with 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper. And the thing is, you can put all your little ephemera and everything in there so that it's all kept together. So that it makes a nice way to keep everything. All right. So that was the Scrapbooking with Me kits. And again, those are a monthly e-kit, and they do send out nice items. And like I said, they have a Facebook page where you can see what their designers have done with the materials in each kit. So we'll see you next time. Bye.